Так, всем здравствуйте, с вами Евгений. Мы продолжаем проходить игру RoboCop. Всем добрый вечер, у кого-то доброе утро, у кого-то добрый день, а у кого-то доброй ночи. Часовые пояса разные. Так, в общем, давайте начнем проходить. Мы продолжаем проходить игру RoboCop. Всем добрый вечер, у кого-то доброе утро, у кого-то добрый день, а у кого-то доброй ночи. Часовые пояса разные. Так, в общем, давайте начнем проходить. Мы продолжаем проходить игру RoboCop. Всем добрый вечер, у кого-то доброе утро, у кого-то добрый день, а у кого-то доброй ночи. Часовые пояса разные. Так, всем... Ставлю теги. Я делаю это сразу. Уж когда теги выставляешь во время... Эти 8 годов, вы знаете, они прикольно сделали. Они прям вот скопировали почти всех артистов этого начальников. или... Вот, они прям точная копия. Это классно.
I knew he'd get him. I just knew he'd be the one to bust that asshole.
Glad we have Murphy on our team.
А, сейчас опять разговоры с психо.
Is that the TV personality I keep seeing on television? Have a seat, Rope. Something not many people know about me. I used to be a car mechanic before I landed this job.
Is that supposed to put us at ease, Morgan?
Слушайте, ну клево.
Congratulations on catching Wendell. You seem to constantly be front-page news. Not only that, your situation has become a topic of public debate. I imagine that could take a toll on anyone. How are you dealing with other people trying to determine your identity for you?
Someone is fighting for my rights.
That's probably the healthiest way of looking at it. But the status of a human
Так,
would make
конечно,
you an
что она не
autonomous being. It
русифицирована.
opens many doors. Being given human rights would let you fully take control of your life. Is that something that you'd actually want?
Yes, I deserve it.
And why is that?
I am human.
The idea of many people might have seen some of your glitching on TV,
Болтовни, конечно.
but I have the whole
Да.
report on the heavy glitches that you suffered before capturing Wendell. The only other time you've experienced anything similar was during the slaughterhouse incident. That's when your partner... Do you think the
I wanted to get Wendell, even at the cost of my own life.
Revenge rarely leaves us satisfied, but I understand your feelings. Let's dig a little deeper. Your typical glitches are triggered by sensory stimulation, similar to how most people experience memories when exposed to particular sights, sounds, or smells. But this wasn't the case with the other glitches that you experienced recently?
No, they triggered randomly.
That's what I suspected. And now tell me, what did they seem like to you when you experienced them?
Nightmares.
I think we're onto your usual we have to differentiate those latter ones, but I think I've gathered quite a lot of valuable data.
Фига они вот
And at our
тестируют.
next session...
Ясно?
Hey,
Знаете, как
Robo,
есть
could you
такой-
stop by the cells on your way to read? Someone there wants to speak to you.
Так, можем прокачаться. Я тут так, броня, давайте-ка. О, видно. Короткое время. Ну, норм. Так, надо Ну ладно, зато броню. Так.
I don't know. If it happens, I'm
Пока.
definitely getting sacked. I've got a degree in robotics, not in human relations.
Sometimes I'm surprised you got a high school diploma.
Камни. Так.
Did you hear? The old man had a heart attack.
Seriously? I didn't think he had one.
You're one cold lady.
Внизу. А, ну по.
I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere. Over here, Tin Man.
What did you do this time?
Well, your buddies found me with some nuke that I bought with that money that you let me keep, remember? It turns out that the legal amount that you can carry is 0. Can you believe that?
I can and I do.
Yeah, you're the one who'd know. But none of this matters. I'm here mainly to congratulate us. We did it. We got the guy.
We?
We sure did, partner.
Any new leads?
Are you looking for trouble? This is the they lived happily ever after part of the story.
Wendell was conducting suspicious activity for someone at OCP. I want to know who.
Shit. I thought you were just looking to avenge your partner. I forgot that you're a dutiful officer. All right. I'll keep my ear to the ground and see what the streets are saying.
Good.
Talk to you later, partner.
Так, давайте попробуем. Ой, там качать. Так. Так, надолго оглушить. Вот потихоньку. Так, надо. Так, теперь отправляться в офис. А, вот этот сержант. Сержант. Точная копия.
Need a hand, rookie? Actually, I do. Still not used to working with one hand. You'll eventually forget about being shot the first time. Yeah? When? When you get shot the second time. What?
Точно, точно.
Murphy,
мотоцикл.
in my
Да. Я про него говорю. Окей.
Catching Antonowski put a smile on a lot of people's faces, but we still have one unresolved issue.
Catching his accomplice at OCP.
Exactly. And when everyone realizes that OCP's been sabotaging us the whole time, mentions of a strike will come up again. We don't want that. So who do you think it is? Becker is an obvious choice. I just don't know if that's not too obvious. Do you suspect that Becker is on Windows payroll?
It has to be him.
Then you won't like what I've got to say next. Becker wanted to meet you. You're supposed to show up at some old factory. And he wanted you to come alone.
A rather unusual request.
That's why I'll get Officer Washington to listen in. By the way, how do you feel about him? Can you trust him?
Despite shortcomings, he is trying his best.
That makes me a little less anxious about signing him up to look after you. I'm skeptical of anyone that OCP tries to push on us. First Becker, then Washington. And let's not forget about Dr. Blanche. Speaking of which, Dr. Blanche, is she being helpful? Are you getting anything out of those sessions?
She is an enormous help. She listens.
Good. That's good to hear. Sometimes that's all it takes.
I will meet Becker, but there is a place I will visit first.
Sure thing. In the meantime, I'll brief your overseer. Officer Washington!
Yes, sir.
You've got a new assignment.
I'm ready and willing.
Did you watch the game yesterday? I don't know what's wrong with our team. We're losers.
I wanted to throw the TV out the window, but it was too heavy. I pulled a hamstring because of them.
Sounds good.
Wait, why are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
We can offer you a higher standard.
She's waiting for you, Murphy.
Benefits if you decide to sell.
Just get the bullet out and let me leave.
Come on, give me the skinny. I want to know everything. Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
In usual fashion, OCP's doing everything in its power to keep the police down.
Come on, this is time to celebrate. Louis is feeling better, Wendell's in jail. Let's party!
If you don't think a strike is brewing...
You know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you two can talk.
Okay, I'm going. Feel better, Louis.
You look well.
I gotta admit, I sleep better knowing that you got that bastard. But what about you? How have you been lately? Did you get any more of those visions?
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski showed up, they seem to be happening more often, and with greater intensity. I don't think I've ever seen you in such a state. I just know how it affects me, so I can't imagine how it affects you. The fact that he's the brother of one of those guys who shot you.
We should not let the past haunt us.
Easier said than done. His presence reminds me of the day that I left you. I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things would have gone down differently.
You did not pull the trigger. The people responsible have paid for it.
I know. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this time? And why didn't he kill you when he got a chance? Right. Is it true that he's working with someone from OCP?
That is what he claims.
Damn Becker. We should just lock him up already.
We do not have proof.
Not yet. I don't know if you heard, but the old man ended up in this hospital after his heart attack. I'm not even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably wouldn't hurt to check if he knows anything, right? Anyway, I think I need a little rest after all this excitement. Thank you for visiting me. We'll be back to working together in no time.
I look forward to it.
moving the old man to a private clinic in 20 minutes.
Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer in this stench. Hey, where do you think you're going?
To talk to the old man.
You're the only one who actually showed up to pay him a visit. You know he talks about you a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting for you. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. You can go in.
I served this town with every drop of my sweat. I always try to improve people's lives. I was good to them. Just like you told me, Mother. Michael, is that you? Your halo shines so bright.
Someone in OCP was supporting Wendell's operations. I want to know who.
RoboCop? Oh God. I'm getting close to my final days. And I just can't stand this uncertainty. But you came back from the other side. Tell me, how was it? Was it unbearable?
The pain is crushing, but every officer is aware of the risk.
That is not what I wanted to hear. I believe that death isn't the end. You are walking proof of that. Unfortunately, I have not completed all I set out to do. Those saboteurs inside OCP won't let me.
Are you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy you, but also my company. Be wary of him. I know you would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OCP. Before you go, could you be so kind and give me some painkillers? That's better. I can always count on you, can't I? Thank you, son.
The helicopter is on its way, sir.
Why the long face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails and come Monday morning he'll be back to signing deals.
We need to get him ready for the transfer. I am the mayor of this city. RoboCop, you have to intervene.
Is there a problem?
This man is preventing me from exposing OCP's hypocrisy. The way this hospital treats its patients is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do with this city. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed into a small room while the old man has a cozy VIP wing of the hospital all to himself. This is what Delta City stands for. Even bigger division.
But the time you had your tonsils removed, you were staying in the VIP wing too.
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the people. RoboCop, please stop this madness. Make a statement. That policewoman is your partner, isn't she? So tell us. Doesn't she deserve better?
A hospital is not an appropriate place for political scuffles.
Just what I expected from an OCP robot. They want to ruin this city. They want to take it away from the citizens, but I won't let them. Say no to Delta. Okay, guys, we're leaving.
We should find him a cozy, secluded, preferably padded room.
Intentions become clear? Maybe he wants to thank you for catching Wendell.
I only seek answers.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, RoboCop, meet the future of law enforcement. Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
RoboCop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Suppressing hostile activity. Get up. Execution of justice. Eliminating oppression. Fighting speech.
RoboCop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Abide my jurisdiction.
Он медленно ходит, поэтому... Так,
RoboCop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
Criminal.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Continue the fight. Execution of I am the police.
Да что такое? Да блин.
status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Execution of justice.
Что-то будет делать очень медленно. Кажется.
RoboCop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Stop resisting arrest. Terminating aggression. Your weapon. Execution of justice. Submit to authority. Surrender. Law delivery. Suppressing hostile activity. Discontinue the fight. Restoring order. Cleansing streets. Abide my jurisdiction. Restoring order. Submit to authority. I am the police. Pacifying criminal. Execution of justice. Drop your weapon. Discontinue the fight. Enforcing peace. Cleansing streets. Law delivery.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
RoboCop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. Bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? The arrogant brown nose. I used to be happy that he was dead.
Hostile
One
activity.
less asshole on my way to the
Stop
church.
resisting arrest.
Now,
Terminating aggression.
that he could see your end.
Fire. Get hot. fuckery.
It's impossible for you to win. I've seen the simulations.
RoboCop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you? Well, once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are durable, I'll give you that. You could become a strong part of my urban enforcement unit. But your redundant part has too much impact on the game.
Ah, you could.
Discontinue the fight. Execution of justice. Surrender.
Банку. Да что ты будешь делать, а? Их еще и не... Что такое? А что ты будешь делать-то, Ешкин Матрешкин? Классно, большую. конечно, блин. Да что ты, блин? Выражаться не можно.
Restoring order. Enforcing peace. Pacifying criminals. Raw delivery.
Так, одну партию.
Submit to authority. I am the police. Get up. Enforcing peace. The police. Pacifying criminals. Let's continue the fight. Execution of justice. Surrender. Abide my jurisdiction. Terminating aggression.
Да что ты будешь делать-то, ёшкин матрёшкин? Так, ну. Дай, блин, а. Еле передвигается, они, блин, быстрее ходят. Так нечестно. Серединку на.
I am the police.
Да что такое? У него снайперская винтовка.
I am the police.
Так, надо
Surrender.
Раз, два. Пятеро.
Cleansing streets.
Вали. Говна. 50-го калибра.
Suppressing hostile activity.
И еще четверо.
Enforcing peace. Discontinue the fight.
Да что такое? Сколько их там этих ходов?
Stop resisting arrest.
Блин. Это
Suppressing hostile activity. Restoring order. Terminating aggression. Execution of justice. Surrender. Stop resisting arrest. Restoring order. Cleansing street. Ceasefire. Enforcing peace. Identifying criminals. Restoring order. Suppressing hostile activity. Submit to authority. I am the police. Law delivery. Surrender. Discontinue the fight. Give up.
По 2 пули.
Cleansing streets. Enforcing peace. Drop your weapon. Stop resisting arrest.
You and that damn dispatcher. He's telling you how to outplay my UEDs, isn't he?
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much, but no more.
Эх ты.
I am the police. Surrender.
Сколько их?
Submit to authority. Give up.
Do you think OCP will keep you running indefinitely? You cost too much and object too often. You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being among the first to know. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything.
What?
I won't let something like you kill my project.
Да что еще скучно. Понял.
Streets. Surrender.
Да что ты будешь делать?
Stop resisting arrest. Hostile activity.
Ой.
Streets. Give up.
Да что ты? Так, два пули.
Raw delivery. Give up. Raw delivery. Pacifying criminal.
Что ты будешь делать? Да почему я выхожу-то, елки-палки, а? Да, блин, а. Да и блин, а. О. Фу, блин. Вроде автомат. А толку от него как? А, вон быстрее. Понятно. 5 баллонов. Откуда, блин, деньги на дорогай? Там по 5 баллонов. Да и японский города. Дайте, блин. Прям. Да что тут, блядь? Что это за препятствие? Я выше кидаю. Что он срабатывает? Что за бред? Дальше выше препятствия, оно... Да что ты будешь делать? Бред. Так. Да иди уже, чё стоишь, кусок дебилизма. Вот, другой вопрос. Вот, куда? Я не толкаю. Здесь нет. Фуй, ёп, оперный театр, а. Они бы еще 1500 этих роботов против одного бы устроили. Вообще было бы замечательно. Только вышел тут. Попал. Опять. Вот ему в эту. Давай. Да. Придумай. Давай, блин.
to authority. Restoring order. Enforcing peace. Delivery.
hell just happened?
Becker!
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, RoboCop. And Mr. Becker, it was an excellent presentation. You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5 years.
I meant RoboCop. He's proved once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me? It just barged in here.
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy. Becker tested an army of robots on RoboCop. Can you believe that?
That is so unethical. To conduct an experiment without our supervision?
Right.
Hey, Becker's here.
Let me get my hands on him.
It's a new age, and you have to accept it. My robots are here to stay. Detroit will become the first city policed entirely by my machines. No brains, no glitching, total control.
So that's it? You just gonna replace us?
You've already been replaced, honey. Can't you see it?
What are you talking about? Murphy's one of us.
You're a little confused. That's RoboCop you're talking about. Murphy's the guy who's legally dead.
That's it. We are going on strike.
We are cops. Cops do not go on strike.
That's the spirit, old-timer. I have important people to meet, multi-million-dollar contracts to sign. You know, the usual.
Well, that sucks.
We can't just sit here and do nothing.
You can do something. Your cruiser needs cleaning after your last shift. If you have a hard time finding something to do, come to me. That goes for the rest of you too. Murphy, briefing room, now! First of all, I don't want to hear a word about those damn robots. We have a job to do. Now that the milk is spilled, we are looking for a mole in OCP that's been protecting Antonowski. As hard as it is to believe, Becker is not that guy.
Yeah, but he's still a prick.
Sure is, but there's still a mole that we need to find.
It's gotta be the rookie.
So?
We start...
What are you suggesting?
I pay Wendell a visit in jail.
Good thinking. You can try to squeeze a confession out of him.
If I get my hands on...
Ну все, ребят, на этом сегодня закончим. С вами был Евгений. Всем приятных выходных. Всем пока-пока.